Hare Krishna. So today we are reading from Bhagavad-Gita, chapter 5, shloka number 3. Neyasa nitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati nirdvandvo hi mahabaho sukham bandhat paramuchyate gyeyasa nitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati nirdvandvo hi mahabaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate neyasa nitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati nirdvandvo hi mahabaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Can you recite?
गेहस नित्य सन्यासी यो न देवस्ति न कंसति निर्द्वंद्वो हि महाबाहो
निर्द्वंद्वो हि महाबाहो
सुखं बंधत
प्रमुच्यते
सुखं बंधत प्रमुच्यते
सुखम बंधात प्रमुच्यते
ज्ञेयस नित्य सन्यासी
नेयस नित्य सन्यासी
यो न द्वेष्टि न कांक्षति
यो न द्वेष्टि न कांक्षति
निर्द्वन्द्वो हि महाबाहो
निर्द्वंद्वो हि महाबाहो
सुखं बन्धात् परमुच्यते
सुखम बंधात प्रमुच्यते. माताजी. नेयस नित्य सन्यासी यो न द्वेष्टि न कांक्षति निर्द्वंद्वो हि महाबाहो सुखम बंधात प्रमुच्यते. Word to word meaning. Neya should be known. Sah, he. Nitya, always. Sannyasi, renouncer. Yah, who. Na, never. Dveshti, abhors. Na, nor. Kankshati, desires. Nirdvandva, free from all dualities. He, certainly. Mahabaho, O mighty armed one. Sukham, happily. Bandhat, from bondage. Pramuchyate, is completely liberated. Translation and purport by His A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities is known to be always renounced. Such a person, free from all dualities, easily overcomes material bondage and is completely liberated. O mighty armed Arjuna. You can repeat after me. One who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities is known to be always renounced. Such a person, free from all dualities, easily overcomes material bondage and is completely liberated. O mighty armed Arjuna. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Purport. One who is fully in Krishna consciousness is always a renouncer because he feels neither hatred nor desire for the results of his action. Such a renouncer, dedicated to the transcendental loving service of the Lord, is fully qualified in knowledge because he knows his constitutional position in his relationship with Krishna. He knows fully well that Krishna is a whole and he is a part and parcel of Krishna. Such knowledge is perfect because it is qualitatively and quantitatively correct. The concept of oneness with Krishna is incorrect because the part cannot be equal to the whole. Knowledge that one is one in quality yet different in quantity is correct. Transcendental knowledge leading one to become full in himself, having nothing to aspire to or lament over. There is no duality in his mind because whatever he does for Krishna. Being thus freed from the platform of dualities, he is liberated even in this material world. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapatakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, I welcome all the devotees for our regular evening Bhagavad-Gita class. So, today's shloka is very interesting, 5.3. One who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities is known to be always renounced. Such a person, free from all dualities, easily overcomes material bondage and is completely liberated, O mighty armed Arjuna. So here Krishna is giving wonderful formula actually. If we understand that formula and we live according to that formula, then he is saying that we will be completely liberated. Completely liberated from material bondage. And Prabhupada says, even in this life, at the end of the purport you see, even though in this life, that person will be liberated. Not necessary that we have to go to spiritual world, but even though if he is in the material world, he can be liberated, Prabhupada says. So, but that principle we should understand. What is that principle Krishna is talking about? When I read this shloka, one very famous shloka came in my mind. And that shloka you see, it is seen everywhere in the shops. Everywhere in the shops they put that. Inside if you go, they write that. Have you seen that very famous shloka inside the shop or anywhere, somewhere outside? Can you tell me what is that? No, not that. Something else. Very famous shloka you see in the shops. Inside they write. Or sometimes behind the truck also they write. Not yada yadahi. Yes. So this shloka is like everybody knows that shloka. This shloka, yada yada dharma, so everybody knows paritranaya. But one more shloka is very famous. Yes. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhur ma te sangastva akarmani. So very, very famous shloka. Yes, this shloka you see everywhere. Most of the time people in the shops, they put that shloka. And what is the meaning of that shloka? What is the meaning? Yes. Karm karo, phal ki apeksha mat karo. Very, very famous. People, they say, just do your karma, just do your work and don't think about the result, don't expect the result. Karm kar, phal ki apeksha mat kar. Very famous, na? Everybody says. But how many live by this principle? How many actually apply this in their life? Very few. Very few. Krishna is saying, if you understand this principle, you will be liberated. You will go back home, back to Godhead. You will be liberated in this life itself. No need to go also to spiritual world. You will be liberated here only. So, we'll try to understand this concept, what exactly this means. Do your work, but don't expect the result. Like Krishna is saying that, one principle comes out from this shloka. One term, what is that? That is a miserable, that is a cause of all miseries in this world. People are unhappy in this world, people are miserable in this world because of that one reason. What is that one reason? Okay, some other term you can give? Okay, material desire, so there only, but still one more term. Not attachment is there, but some other term? Reaction? No, some other term? No, that's the shloka. I am asking, what is that one thing, because of that people are miserable in this world? Oh, so nice. Please clap for her. Very nice. So this is a principle what Krishna is teaching over here. Expectation. We have so much expectation in this world. So much expectation. So many expectation. We have expectation from our wife. We have expectation from our husband. We have expectation from our children, from our boss, from our relatives, from our friends, from our colleagues, from devotees. We have expectation. And what is the result? We expect. And what we get? We get frustration. Very, very few times, very, very rarely you will get, how you want. But most of the time in this material world, your expectation will be a failure. You will not get. So that's what, that the root cause of this, of suffering in this material world, that we expect too much in this world. Expect from everyone. So Krishna is saying that only, just stop expecting. When you will stop expecting from this world, from people, from anyone, then you will actually become peaceful in this world. But till the time you are expecting, you will feel miserable. You yourself ask question to yourself that, when you are feeling sad, why you felt sad? You ask this question, what I was expecting? You get the answer. You was expecting that person should behave properly with me, that person should give respect to me, that person should talk or give time to me, or something should happen like this or like that. So that kind of expectation is always there. And because of that, there are constant misery in this world. But Krishna is teaching this principle, if you want to live very happy and peaceful in this world, you have to stop expecting from people and from life also. Because whatever is there in your karma, in your destiny, it is going to come anyway. Whatever sukh, happiness is there in your life, it is going to come anyway. You just have to do some karma, some activity, some purusharth you have to do, and that happiness will come. And nobody asks for distress, but still that comes. That is also coming naturally. Sukh is also coming naturally. So we don't have to do anything for that. It is coming naturally. But then why we are expecting? And we are expecting and we are creating headache for ourselves and creating misery for ourselves. Just because that expectation is there. Understand this concept. Whatever is there in our life, in our destiny, it is going to come. But we expect more. We expect more. See, we should have results. We should have dreams. We should have goals in our life. That is very, very important. If you have taken birth, you should have some goals, you should have some dreams in your life. Otherwise, what is life? It is like animal. Animals, they don't have dreams or goals. But human beings, they should have some dreams, or they must have some goals in their life, because that gives some direction in life. You can go in some direction. Otherwise, if you don't have dreams or goals, you are directionless. You don't know where you are walking, where you are going. Like those goats are going and just you are following. It is not like that. You should have some goal or dreams. But that is recommended, but expectation is not recommended. Means karmanne evadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Krishna is saying, do your work, do your activity 100%. Give your 100% to the work. What you are going to do, whatever goals you have set, whatever dreams you have, make some plans, wonderful plans you make some goals where whatever planning you make, and then you work hard, and then you pray also, you do all kind of things. But Krishna is giving that important thing to us, that don't expect the result. Don't be attached to the result. If you get attached to the result, you will get misery, because you don't know whether you are going to get that or not. That is why Krishna is giving this principle in this shloka, that learn to remain detached from the results and be attached to karma. Do your activity, do your work, give 100%. It is said by some great devotee, they say that at the end, when you are going to sleep, when you are lying down on the bed, you should have that satisfaction that I have done something. I have done something meaningful. I have done something substantial in my life on this day today. I have done something. And like that, you should go to sleep. Rather than whether I will get that or not, I have done so much hard work, I will get that, I will pass or not, I will get that money or not, or this will be pass or not. So many things are, that expectations are there. But rather, when we are going to sleep, that satisfaction should be there. I have given my 100%. I have done my job. I have done my work. And Krishna knows that I was honest in my work. And then what? Krishna is saying that result should be, that is in my hand. Krishna is saying that is not in your hand. That is in my hand. Whether I have to give you or not, that is in my hand. But misery, what is that? Miser. A miser person, he expects the results. He wants to taste the fruits of his actions. A miser, Krishna says, bechara hai. He is a bechara. A miser person, kanjus. He wants to enjoy the fruits of his actions. But Krishna says, those who are wise, they are not attached. They just do their work. So that is why we have to understand this. Do any activity, but do it selflessly. Krishna is teaching here to be selfless in your life. Selfless. Just do it for others. Do it for Lord Krishna. Do it for devotees. Do it for the society. हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We are just thinking about me and mine. Me, mine, I. These are the problems. I, me and mine. This is the problem. And that is the root cause. I, me and mine. Me, mera. We just think about that. मेरा क्या होगा? मुझे क्या मिलेगा? Because of this only, that this is the expectation actually. What I am going to get out of it. How much happiness or what credit I am going to get out of it. And that is that expectation. So Krishna is saying, just cut this. What I am going to get, what I can give. If you just start thinking broadly like this, we'll be very, very peaceful in this world. See, it's a principle, nature's principle, where if you want to give, you are giving, you will get automatically from the nature. It come back. If you want to make other people happy, you will become happy automatically. But you are just thinking about yourself. What about me, my happiness, my everything? Then, we cannot rise above this thing. So Krishna is saying so many things over here. He's talking about karma sannyas and karma yoga. Karma sannyas means he got confused, Arjuna. Arjuna got confused in what? Krishna said two things. One is karma sannyas, just give up all the activities, and giving up all the activities is better. He felt like that. And later at the same time, Krishna said that karma yoga is better. That you have to do it in union with God, karma yoga. Not karma kand, just expecting some result, but karma yoga. Krishna is teaching karma yoga over here, that you have to do karma, but in union with God, for the satisfaction of God, karma yoga. So, karma sannyas, Krishna, he gives answer in the second shloka. Arjuna starts this fifth chapter by asking this question, that which is better, karma sannyas or karma yoga? That whether I should give up everything. At the one time you say just give up everything, and at the other time you are saying that karma yoga, you should work, and you should work for me. You should offer everything to me. You are saying like that. So these are two contradictory statements. What should I follow? Tell me what is best, karma sannyas or karma yoga? Then Krishna gives answer, both are good. Both are good. Both can give you liberation. But according to me, karma yoga is better. Krishna said in the second shloka. Karma yoga is better. Because in karma sannyas, person should be highly qualified. Very highly qualified. What is that karma sannyas? Karma sannyas means you can give up all your activities. And you can sit in the jungle or in the forest without getting disturbed. Means what? Your mind is completely absorbed in Krishna. Your mind is so purified that it is not thinking about material sense gratification at all. At all. Your mind is so purified that it doesn't need anything. Na sochati na kangshati. It doesn't lament for anything or doesn't hanker for anything. That kind of person can take karma sannyas. Sannyas. I will not do anything. I will just meditate and I will just focus. Because that mind is so much purified, he can do that. But in the Kali Yuga, very, very difficult to find such thing. Because everybody's mind, Arjuna is saying that, I can control wind, but mind, I cannot control. I can control wind, I cannot control mind. Very, very difficult to control mind. So that is why Krishna says karma yoga is recommended in this Kali Yuga. Karma yoga, what do you mean by karma yoga? Means you do your activity, same thing, do your activity, but don't expect the result. And do that activity. So, ye ho sakta hai, anybody can say, if I don't have to expect the result, I am not going to, I don't know that how much I am going to get, it is in the hands of the Supreme. Then why I will do? I will not do my karma. Anybody can think like that. When it is not in my hands, fruits are not in my hands, why should I do? I will not do. Krishna says, don't be attached to not doing your work also. In that same shloka. Mate sangastu karma bhir. Don't be attached to not doing your work. That is one more sinful activity. Thinking that I will not do my karma. I will not do my activity. That is also sinful. Krishna says, do it as a duty. So, everybody, nobody can escape from work. Everybody has to act in this world. Everybody has to act. But there is an art of work. We should know the art of work, how to do that work. And if we don't know the art of work, then we will get entangled. Entangled in this material world, birth after birth after birth after birth. If you don't know the art. That's why Krishna is saying, just understand this principle and be liberated. You will be liberated. Just understand this word, this shloka. Just don't expect anything for yourself. Don't ask, what about me? What about me? Just forget about this. Will become peaceful. You just have to think, What about others? What about other services? What about people? What about the society? Like that, Krishna, wants. Selflessly we are thinking about serving others rather than being selfish. So karma yoga, very, very important term here, karma yoga. Do your activity, but do it for the pleasure of the Lord. What will happen with that? One who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities. Krishna is saying, in this, he neither hates nor desires the activities. First of all, he doesn't desire any fruit. Okay, I am doing this activity, what I am going to get. He never expect anything. Am I going to get money? Am I going to get fame? Am I going to get admiration, that recognition, some post or position? Am I going to be recognized in this for doing this work? No. If you are thinking like that, if I do something, I should get something, then flop. It's a flop show. We are entangling ourselves if we think like that. Rather, Krishna is saying, he does his work but doesn't expect anything. He never desire anything, nor he hates. Neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities. He doesn't need the fruits, nor he hates the fruits. What do you mean by hate the fruits? Hate the fruits. एक समझ गए कि he doesn't desire the fruits of his activities. What do you mean by he not hate also the fruits of his activities? What do you mean by that? इसका meaning क्या है? Okay, very nice. Very good. Doesn't hate means he does his work, he does his activity, but he doesn't get result according to what he has planned. Then he doesn't get frustrated. Doesn't hate, oh, I did not got what I worked for. I must have got this much. I should have collected this much. But this is so bad. And he gets angry. He gets frustrated. So that is wrong. Krishna is saying he doesn't hate the results. He doesn't hate the fruits of his activities. Nor he desires anything. He is just doing his work. He is just doing his work. We have to learn to do that. Even if you are chanting, we have to put all our sincerity. We have to put all our 100% in that chanting. When we are chanting, when we are in absorption, we should chant. Baad mein, whether we are getting that taste, whether we are developing that prema, that is up to Krishna. That is, we cannot just claim that, oh Krishna, give me. I have done this much. No, we cannot expect that also. We cannot say this also, Krishna, ki liberate me. I am doing this, you should liberate me from this material world. No. No expectation means this also, that I am not expecting even liberation. I am not expecting even liberation. I am not expecting that whether I will get prema or not. I am just following sincerely whatever Guru Maharaj has said, Prabhupada has said, and whatever your instructions are. Whatever devotees are saying, I am just following that. What others, that when your mercy, I know that when you will give your mercy, I will get that automatically. So it's not our endeavor. So you know that pastime of Yashoda Maiya and Krishna. 2 fingers short. Always 2 fingers short. What are those 2 fingers? It resembles what? Yeah. Endeavor and mercy. So what is in our hand? What you can do? Endeavor. We can do only endeavor. And mercy we will get from Krishna. So that is why nothing in our hands. If you are getting some seva, give your 100%. If you are having some relation, give your 100%. What you want from that person, you give. Don't expect that he should love me or he should care for me. It will not happen. You will get sometime and other time you will not get. Rather you want something, you give. Whatever we want, we have to give that first. And like that we will be very, very happy in life actually. But when we are just in a receiving mode, क्या मिलेगा, कितना मिलेगा, that frustration and irritation will always be there. So that is why in relationship also, try to make others happy always. Try to serve them, care for them, love them, your family members, your relatives, your friends, love them. And don't expect anything. That's what Krishna is saying. Because in this world, nobody can understand. Nobody can understand this. You know that our real relationship is with Lord Krishna. Other relationships, they are all based on selfish motives. Selfish motives. Where it's a harsh truth of this material world, that all the relationships in this material world, they are based on selfish motives. That I want something and you want something, and that's why we are there. Something will happen, then they will part. They will not remain together. So that thing is there in this world. That is why true relationship is only with Krishna, with our Guru Maharaj, with Srila Prabhupada and some devotees. Otherwise, relationships in this material world, they are based on selfish motives. So that is why I am also expecting something, the other person is also expecting something, and nobody can able to make you happy. Understand this. Nobody can be able to make you happy. Only Krishna can make you happy. Only Krishna knows that how he can make us happy. Only Krishna can actually fulfills all our desires. Only Krishna can give us that eternal, ultimate peace which we are looking for. Not people. Nobody can give that. They can give this material sukh and dukh. Dvandva. They can give you sometimes happiness, and the next day they will give you distress. So that is why that relationship is never fulfilling. That is why Krishna is saying, don't expect anything in this world. Rather just learn to give. In relationship, if you are expecting, then there will always be frustration. So that is why learn to give. Don't expect anything from people. This is a very important formula. If you want to be happy in this world, don't expect, stop expecting from everyone. From your father, from your mother, from children, from wife. Do your 100%. Children are there, you study them, you teach them, you give all sanskar, culture, everything you do for them. But later, don't be attached. What is the outcome? What outcome is going to come? Hey, yaar, he is not listening at all. He galat sang mein ja raha hai. He is not, whatever I am giving, whatever hard work I am putting, it is not up to, what he is giving me back. So that frustration will always be there. We should live up to Krishna. Krishna, you take care. I am giving my 100%, I am doing my 100%, you take care. For children, for your job, your boss will put pressure on you. That deadlines will be there, that target will be there. That time, you have to put your hard work. That time, you have to give your 100%. But when we are expecting what will happen, my job, whether I will be able to stay here, or if they remove me, then what will happen, my family, my this thing, and we go into depression. Because we are expecting. We are not depending on God. That's why Krishna is teaching, learn to depend on me. Learn to do it for me. All your activities. Yat karosi, yad asnasi, yad josi, dadasi yat. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurusva madarpanam. Do it for me. Do it as an offering to me. Even if you are doing job, even if you are doing business, you can do it as an offering. You can do, it will be considered as bhakti only. If you are doing it for Krishna. Because that's where you are now. You are put in that situation where that business is there or job is there. Then you have to do it for Krishna. So, expecting that kya hoga? Give your 100%, जो नसीब में है वो तो होगा ही. Even if you know, automatically things happens, automatically. Whatever is there in here written, that thing is going to happen anyways. What kind of girl you are going to get in life, wife or husband, that is also fixed. If we take tension, what is going to happen? It is going to give headache to me only, give some problem to my mind only. Rather than do your job, do your 100%, keep good activities, good karma, pray to Lord Krishna, and just depend on Lord Krishna. It is said, whenever that time is there, that muhurat is there, whenever that Varmala is going to fall on your, here, it is going to happen that time, same time. And people, they take stress, kya hoga, so long, itna time ho gaya, nahi hua hai. Naturally that comes. It is not like that, it will not come. It comes. But Krishna is saying, don't expect. You can pray. What is happening here? We pray to Krishna, we pray to God. Then if Krishna is not answering, then we go to some other demigod, we do some other puja, or we do some havan, or we do some upvas to other demigod. We understand that Krishna to nahi kar rahe, some other demigod can do. And then things doesn't happen according our way, what we want, then we start hating Krishna also. Kahan ke God? Sunte bhi nahi hai. ऐसे होते हैं क्या? I know how much I am suffering in my life, doesn't answer also. इतना कुछ किया, doesn't reciprocating also. I will not do. I will give up my everything. Chanting छोड़ देंगे, मंदिर में आना छोड़ देंगे, everything they will stop. And now why this happened? Because that expectation was there. Everything starts from expectation. All the relationships spoil because of expectation. We doesn't advance in our spiritual life because of expectation. We doesn't grow in our spiritual life because of expectation. Because we are thinking about I, me and mine, mera, mera, mera. So that is why Krishna is saying selfless, try to be selfless in this world. If you want to be happy in this material world, you have to be selfless. And this material world will make you selfless. Will put you in some situations like that where you have to become selfless. Selfish people cannot remain happy in this world, cannot be peaceful in this world. There will be again and again different situation in their life where the nature will teach them to become selfless. That is why understand and try to become like that, otherwise nature has its own way to change you. And it will do his work. Because nature, Prakriti is Krishna's energy, Krishna's servant. So that nature will do all the thing necessary for our advancement. That faith on Krishna should be there, that whatever happens in my life, it is always for good. Nothing happens bad in this world. If the person is very positive, nothing is bad in this world. Nothing is bad in this world. Everything is good. Everything. Job chala gaya, it is good. You don't know what is waiting for you. Relationship break ho gaya, you are crying, but you don't know what is उस व्यक्ति के साथ आगे क्या हो सकता था. You don't know. That is why वो पहले ही टूट गया. And that was a plan of the Lord. And now something better is waiting for you. So वो bad नहीं था. Job चला गया, या relationship break हो गया, या anything you take in your life, nothing is bad. Everything. Krishna can never do anything wrong in your life. Can never do anything, because he is our well-wisher. He is our friend. He is our mother. He is our father. He says again and again in scriptures, Pitahamasya jagata mata dhata pitamaha. I am the father, I am the mother of all the living entities. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Ami bina bandhu aara, ke ache tomar. You don't have any friends in this world. I am only your real friend. I am your real friend and only well-wisher in this world. You are looking out for friendship outside? You are looking out for your well-wisher? Go and see. Go and search. When you will get some disappointment, frustration, then you come to me. Then you will get real friendship. So that's why Krishna is saying, I am your real well-wisher and your real friend. We need to understand. That is that journey To realize that Krishna is my ultimate friend and well-wisher. And he is eternally with us. All other relationship will be here for 20, 25, 30, 40, 50 years with us. And we will move ahead in our next journey. The Krishna will always remain. This relationship won't be there. Krishna will always be there. Wherever you go, Krishna will follow. Whichever body, Krishna will follow in the form of Paramatma. So that is why Krishna is our real friend, so he can never do anything wrong in your life, in our life. Even though if we have some karma, that karma he will use to uplift us, to make us, advance in spiritual life, to make us go more closer to him. He will use only for that only those karmas. And we feel, yaar, so much I am going to suffer, so much I am suffering. No, that is given by Krishna, sanctioned by Krishna. See, we have to see our mindset should be changed. It's all about here. You have to change your mindset. Everywhere you have to see positive. Something is happening, you should see this is a stepping stone. Oh, I have the opportunity to go one more step to close to Krishna. Oh, this is happening, something is waiting. You have to, be analytical like that. You have to think like that. Introspect like that. Oh, this is some situation where Krishna has put me. Now there is opportunity, I can go much closer to Krishna. Some arrangement is there. Some divine arrangement is there of the Lord. So like that, if we have complete faith in Krishna, there is nothing wrong in this world. For people, they will see, अरे इतना बुरा हो रहा है, इतना बुरा हो रहा है, ये है. But no, the devotee understand, oh, this is happening now, you don't know, this is a Leela of Lord Krishna. That he is doing all these things just to take me closer to him. So that I can go much closer to him. That is just his arrangement. So that is why Krishna is saying, this is the principle. Karma Yoga. Just do your duty, do your work as an offering for me, for people, for the society, not for yourself. Don't think about yourself. Don't expect anything from that. That's what Krishna is saying. If you expect, then you will get frustration. Don't expect, do your work. Anybody has any question? Yes, Prabhu.
So, Puji, you are speaking about expectation. So, expectation, you mean desire? Can we refer expectation as desires?
Yes. His question is expectation is desire? See, desires are the root cause. Same thing. Ichha, dvesha, samutvena, dvandva, mohena, bharata. Why we are in this world? Because of ichha and dvesha. Because of desires we are here. What kind of desires? Desires which are independent from God, which are separate from God. I want to enjoy separately. I don't want to enjoy with you, Krishna. I want to be separate and I want to enjoy. I want my own world. That's why this material world is created, so that we can be here and we can enjoy. We want to be enjoyer like Krishna. But we just have to understand that Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer and we are enjoyed. If we are enjoyed by Krishna, automatically we will be getting happiness. We will get that enjoyment. If Krishna is enjoying us. But if we separately trying to enjoy something, then won't be able to enjoy. Because that is not our nature.
So
Yes.
I just wanted to understand one thing. Just like Srila Prabhupada in his teachings mentioned that a devotee has spiritual desires also, and devotee has also spiritual anxiety. And we have seen that how for the construction of this temple, Srila Prabhupada was very anxious and he was desirous of establishing a marble palace temple. So how to understand this scenario wherein Srila Prabhupada is expecting a nice temple, although he knows that whatever results that's going to come is dependent on Krishna.
Very nice question. So, see, Krishna is not saying become desireless. Material desires, enjoying tendency. I want, see that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that temple came up. What desires were there of all the disciples? I will take this room, I will take this room. And they were fighting with each other. So these are selfish desires. They were not giving pleasure to Krishna. Prabhupada's desire was aligned with Krishna, and that was only and only specially for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. Oh Krishna, you give me land over here, I will build a palace for you. So that was a desire. So like that we can have unlimited desires. Krishna, for the pleasure of Krishna. But always we have to see what is my motto over here. Do I have to become a big, be on that big post and I want to rule like a king over here? Is that my desire, or I just want to be a humble servant and serve all the devotees? That we have to see. What kind of mood I am carrying. Prabhupada was carrying a mood of where I have to serve all. I am a servant of all. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also teach. What is your identity? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Gopir Bhartur Pat Kamalayor Das Dasanu Das. That I am the servant of the servant of the servant. Even if I made the big temple, big palace, then also all these people, they will come and I am their servant. I am below them and they are above me. So if that consciousness is there, then that definitely will be giving pleasure to Krishna. But even if some selfish motives are there, कुछ ये निकाल लूँगा, कुछ ऐसे निकाल लूँगा, कुछ ऐसा भी कर लूँगा, ये वो, then that is not pure, unalloyed or devotional service. Prabhupada was having, that was pure, completely pure. So that is why having desires for Krishna, I will sell this many books for the pleasure of Prabhupada, I will build so many temples, I will make this many devotees for the pleasure of Krishna, I will preach, I will bring this many, whatever. Have unlimited desires, no problem. But it should always be thinking, that it is only for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. That we have to see. And we have to see whether, is there some selfish motives. If they are, that will go. Just because you are in that process, that will go. Because you are chanting and Krishna is seeing that you are doing so much, then Krishna will give you purification. That Dhruv Maharaj, he went there with that desire that I will having big palace, means kingdom better than Brahmaji. But Krishna purified that desire. When he saw Vishnu, that desire was only not there. That disappeared. And then, but he felt that, he started lament. Guilt was there. You are there in front of me and I came to you with such tiny and tuchha desires, So this thing will happen. When we are in the process, when we are doing for Krishna, automatically it purifies all the anarthas and all the unwanted desires which are there, selfish desires which are there. Krishna purifies that. That's why I have unlimited desires for Krishna, and you can just work on that. Am I able to answer your question? You are saying something? Yes. Idhar piche.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the wonderful Srimad Bhagavad-Gita session, and I was just mesmerized by this, and I could not go ahead and go out, so I was just here. And thank you in advance for the answer as well. My question is related to the karmas that we do in life.
Question is what?
Related to the karmas that we do in life.
Karma which we do in love.
We do in life. So the actual question is like that. Is it audible? This way? Okay, thank you. After doing so much things, still you are disappointed, frustrated for a prolonged period of time. You are not able to survive. I'm not saying thrive. Survive. And even after doing everything that you know, surrendering, bhakti, seva, doing actually what is best to your knowledge, still things are still tumbling down. There's no way it's even stopping. So that negativity or the negative zone or the minus is so much that sometimes coming neutral, it takes time. So how do one approach, or one should look at things, and what is he's not doing wrong? What is he missing in life that he's not able to see, despite to best of his knowledge and abilities? And how should he overcome, and how should he move out from that? Through Karam Yoga, as you said earlier, through Seva, however you feel is that. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much for your wonderful question. So everybody has challenges in their life, And this what you said, and this is very natural. Many people, they have this problem. So it is recommended there is some spiritual strength with us. It is absolutely necessary. It is not option. It is not an option that I will have some spirituality. If it is there, it is fine. If not there, it is also okay, no problem. I can deal with the problems. No, that spiritual strength is very, very important. That's why Krishna has given this Bhagavad-Gita. That's why these temples are there. So that we can come here, we can learn, and we can learn how to depend on Krishna and how to become devotees of Krishna. So, this is one thing which is very important. Other thing about your question is that, we have to understand whatever I am getting or happening in my life is my results of my previous life. That we have to understand. And that is why people, those who are wise, they don't blame anyone. They don't blame people. They don't blame God. They don't blame any planets. They don't blame anyone. They just blame themselves. Oh my, I have done this, so that's why I am reaping the results. I am facing this suffering. So, and quietly, you have to just go through, because we have done. And now we have to understand, oh, I am already suffering. Now I have to see that I should not do more karma like this, where I can suffer more and more ahead in future also. Now understanding, my God, this suffering is too much. If I do this so much suffering, no, my Lord, I have understood. Please give me blessings. Please give me understanding so that I can do good karma now. I can behave properly. I can be a nice person, so that I don't get entangled again and don't suffer again. So you have to have patience now. This thing will be there. That will be some phase. Some phase will be there. That much time you have to suffer, and that period is gone. That's karma is gone. Then again you will rise up. So don't lose faith. If you are facing this for a long time, you can take shelter of Lord Krishna. You can pray to Lord Krishna. He will give you strength, and this will also pass. You have to just be patient. This everything, see, Sukh, Dukh, it has to go circle. Krishna says it is a circle. You cannot be always sad or cannot be always happy. No. Some problems are going on. Afterwards, solution will also come and you will become happy. So this will come. So you just be patient. Okay?
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much.
Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.